So substitutions are made midway through the second overtime. Delgado from the corner to the back post. Into the mixer, but deflected out to the top of the D. Regosa with a shot, cleared out. Chasing it down is Antunes. Antunes has the ball poked away from him by Mercado. Throw in for Hernandez to Regosa. The cross to the back post. The header over the crossbar. Caleb Underwood breathes a sigh of relief as Gabriel Flores nearly had the go-ahead goal midway through the second overtime period.
And another good opportunity again, but nothing showing for the ISC strikers. Just a little bit high on the header.
4 minutes plus stoppage time remaining here in the second overtime. Alejandro Sanchez, who scored the goal in the 30th minute for ISC, is back into the game, relieving Gabriel Flores. In the midfield, Mercado plays it to Soldat. He'll send it up the field over the top of the right side. Lux plays it into safety. Mercado with a throw in. Well, he'll give it up for Soldat to throw in. Thrown into Blanton. Blanton plays it toward the middle. Mata plays it to the left side, looking for Dunbar at the top of the box. Cleared away by Lux. Beyond halfway. In the middle third. ISC sends it back over halfway. Delgado boots it long. Has a man making a run up the right side, but Bright gets there first. Aubrey lays it back. Now Walitsky on the ball for ISC to Delgado. Trying to get around the defender is Regosa. He's unable to do so. The Texans clear it beyond halfway. Lux chested down, then volleys it up in the air. Delgado parks himself under it. He volleys it with the right foot. Booted by Blanton of the Texans back over the halfway stripe.
And there must be something to this direction for the ISC strikers. 9-0 when going this direction as far as shot attempts.
Sanchez on the left side has it knocked away from him. Antunes with a throw in. And got a handball there, I believe. Brandon Aubrey, the guilty party. Well, that'll set up a dangerous free kick for Delgado.
Yeah, I would expect he'll come over and take it, although
he
hasn't been moving over this way.
Well, he's been really good on the free kicks. I'm surprised they don't give him an opportunity here. Instead, it'll be Sanchez.
Must be a struggle from this side of the field or something, because he took the corner from the far side and obviously took the ones from out top. But on this one, they're going to put Alejandro Sanchez, who scored the goal, so he'll be the one on the free kick here.
Delgado's in the mix there at the top of the 18. The ball is rolled into the area, and that's going to be a goal. It's 1-0.
Wow, and Flores putting the goal in.
1-0 in the overtime period, I should say. The score is now 2-1.
And Flores now with an assist and a goal on the day. And what a great job.
I believe he's going to be carded for that celebration, though. FIFA doesn't let you do the tattoo thing where you can take your shirt off.
Yeah, he's going to pull him out, and I don't believe it's, I believe it'll be a yellow.
It is a yellow card, but the goal will stand. Luis Flores breaks the 1-1 tie.
And he does it in the 89th minute.
Well, there will be a bit of stoppage time, but you got to figure that's the game winner for ISC. Well, Flores can't believe it, but that's a pretty well-known rule now. You can't take off your shirt in a celebration after a goal.
Yeah, it's that one's been instituted for quite a while now, but here we go. Here's what it looked like.
It starts with the free kick here. We'll get a better look at it here in a moment. As time is winding down, and time's just about up on Dallas Texans red. They've battled their heart out here. They've dodged a number of bullets, but they couldn't dodge the final bullet from Luis Flores. Flores is on the ball again. looking to add to the lead, trying to make it 3-1. Deflected at the top of the 6-yard box. We're into stoppage time.
And we figured it was just a matter of time, quite honestly, with the level of attacks that the Strikers had. I mean, right now, total of 16-4 on shots in favor of the Strikers and 10-0 going this direction between the second half and the second part of the overtime. And now another corner kick here for the Strikers.
Delgado will take this corner from the left side. It's a 2-1 lead for the ISC Strikers.
Showing 1 minute of stoppage time now, so not much here that it's already hit 20 minutes.
Delgado firing it to the back post. It comes outside the area, and from 24 yards away, Antunes takes a shot at a volley and sails it over the goal. But the clock is running. That's what ISC cares about right now. In overtime, they're on the verge of a 2-1 victory. It is 2-1 ISC. Now, Underwood's taking his time.
They waved that goal off. Yeah, we didn't see the signal from the official, but they have waved that off.
Offside flag was up, so the goal does not stand. It's a 1-1 tie, so we may go to penalty kicks. Texans still have life. Our apologies.
So, yeah, Texans still fighting here. The opportunity.
Got caught up in the celebration in the yellow card. Flores certainly probably stunned to find that news out, too, with the way he was celebrating.
Yeah, he certainly thought, and it appeared that the bench thought it was good and everything else, so.
It is 1-1 in stoppage time, and we're going to come down to PKs. Well, ISC has had all of the opportunities, but if they're going to win this game, they're going to have to do it on PKs. Well, it looked like ISC had taken the lead on a strike from Luis Flores, but it wasn't to be. The offside flag was up. So we're through overtime now, and we're going to PKs to determine the winner next on Time Warner Cable Metro Sports.
Turns out Verizon Fios charges serious cash for service calls. But when my bill comes from Time Warner Cable and I see they don't charge me for service calls, I get real choked up. You know, like at the end of a sports movie when the team wins. Only this time, I'm the team.
Mike.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. All right.
Free service calls? Verizon Fios doesn't have
stay
them.
away
Time
from
Warner
Mr. Dead
Cable
here.
does. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Remember when we were fascinated by this sound? Racing onto the internet through a
dial-up phone modem. Woo! We thought that was fast.
Until competition came from cable and they set the internet on fire.
Goopy! Movies and music and pictures.
just like that.
Cable fixed TV.
The internet.
And now phones.
En un solo pago. Cable competes.
We win.
Check this out, yo. Not bad, huh?
Whatever, my team is still number one.
That's the game.
We play fantasy soccer. We've got to catch every game we can. With HD service from Time Warner Cable, we get slamming picture and sound and plenty of HD channels to choose from. I'm a fantasy soccer diehard.
With HD service from Time Warner Cable, you've got the power to be 100% you. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Well, right at the end of overtime, it appeared that the ISC Strikers had taken a 2-1 lead, but in all of the confusion, we didn't see the offside flag up, and so it is a 1-1 tie going to penalty kicks.
And this is where some of the substitutions toward the end of overtime can make a difference, or during the course of play, because the player has to have been in the game when the overtime ended in order to be eligible to shoot here in the PKs. So those players are the ones that will go out here, and it'll be interesting to see the coaches as they select their 5 that will go and try it first, and then if we have to go beyond that, who goes which side.
Well, you get the sense that Dallas has a chance to steal a victory here.
Yeah, they've certainly the strikers have appeared to have dominated throughout the course of this game. 16-4 shot advantage overall, and spent most of the time attacking. But yet Dallas Texans bend but don't break, and they just keep finding a way to stay alive.
So again, we'll have 5 rounds of PKs coming up here, assuming that we have to go the distance. If we're still tied through 5 rounds, we'll just keep going until we get a winner here.
And 14 Sanchez is going to be up first for ISC. He's got the goal.
In the 30th minute, he tied the game at 1-1. He'll try to put ISC on top in the PK round, but he can't do it. Caleb Underwood with a diving save. Sanchez tried to keep it low and came up empty.
Underwood with a big play there to get a save on the very first one can completely change everything. It changes where the thought process for each of the upcoming penalty kicks as well as the opposing goalkeeper, because now he knows he has to match something.
Dallas has a chance to take the lead here early in the PK round of overtime. This is Jack Blanton of the Texans facing Steven Delgado. Blanton wins the battle here. And Dallas has a 1-0 lead in the PK round of overtime.
And that to answer after your goalkeeper comes up with the big save, and for you to go up there and Jack Blanton knock that ball in and give the 1-0 lead, that's huge, a huge advantage now for the Texans off the start.
ISC counting on this guy, Marco Antonio Delgado. Came so close so many times over the course of play. Just based on what we've seen, you got to think he's automatic from the penalty spot. Yep, he is.
Yeah, and he got Underwood guessing a little bit, and he just went straight, almost straight at him, just a little bit up and to the right.
Dallas trying to maintain the advantage. The team out of Irvine, California, dominated the second half, but missed their first attempt on a PK. Underwood with a great save. It's 1-1 now, but this is the bottom half of the second. Brandon Aubrey trying to hold serve for the Texans. Aubrey lines it up, and he puts it in, keeping it low and to the left. It's 2-1 Dallas.
And Delgado, Steven Delgado, that time just tried to anticipate where it was going to go and guessed the wrong direction. Was already caught leaning when Aubrey made contact.
So now Luis Flores, who appeared to score that goal at the end of overtime, but the offside flag was up. Adding to the confusion was the fact that Flores had taken off his shirt in celebration and was yellow carded.
And the coach was out on the field, and to some degree we thought he was protesting the yellow card for his player, and he was protesting the offside flag.
Flores scores here, no doubt about it. He'll leave the shirt on. Underwood a little bit shaken up, possibly.
It's the same direction he dove in the same spot earlier when he was shaken up.
And the Texans control their own destiny here, because they won the first round of the 5-round PK overtime.
A save by Underwood on the shot by Sanchez, absolutely so far proving to be the difference.
Now counting on Zachary Dunbar, who scored in the 19th minute for the Texans. Drives this one low and left and into the net. And Delgado's just been clueless.
Yeah, he appears to be guessing instead of reacting to the ball. And you know, Gordon Jago, who runs this event, is one of the guys that always used to talk about how if you're going to guess to a guy's inside. As far as if he's right-footed, he's going to kick it to his left. If he's left-footed, he's going to kick it to his right. If you're going to guess that direction. If you don't think you can react to it, at least guess that way.
William Regosa from the penalty spot, trying to keep ISC in the game. He scores, fooling Underwood. But if Dallas can just keep scoring, they'll win based on that first round.
Underwood has been critical today for the Dallas Texans. He had four saves during regulation and overtime, and now with the one save to start the round of the PK so far.
Michael King stepping up to the penalty spot for the Dallas Texans red side. King drives it right into the gut of Delgado. Delgado stands strong this time, and we're tied 3-3 going to the 5th round. Now the pressure's really on.
Yeah, because now going into the 5th round,
we'll play till we get a winner now.
Yeah.
Muniz Gutierrez at the penalty spot for ISC.
A goal here would really put the pressure on whoever comes up next for the Texans.
Here's the shot. That finds the upper 90.
And that was a beautiful shot because Underwood read it perfectly and just not able to get there because of how well placed that shot was.
This to stay in the game for the Dallas Texans. If Delgado can make the save, ISC will win the game.
And it's Sebastian Mata who has the opportunity to extend it.
Mata sets it down. Delgado expending some nervous energy. Mata waiting for the green light. He's got the go-ahead. With the right foot, he sticks it in the upper 90 on the right side. We'll keep playing.
Mata found a way, just right there. Not even much movement from Delgado. Sebastian Mata just sticking it right into the upper part of the net.
Vincent Reyes.
The one thing you don't want to do here is overthink it and then try to do something in too close to the edge and end up hitting it just wide. It's hard enough for a goalkeeper to read and react and be able to stop it, so keep it within the frame.
You see the intensity of Caleb Underwood. Well, from up here, you forget how young those guys are until we get those close-ups. And then you start to remember this is U14 action. There's a shot that goes wide.
And that was what we were just talking about. Make sure you keep it on goal because Underwood had misread it, but he just misses the left post. So now an opportunity to win it.
Vincent Reyes will be sick if the Texans are able to answer. It's Jason Mikado who has a chance to win it for Dallas.
He's been frustrated all day by the defense. This would be quite some redemption to be able to get this here.
Jason Mikado with a chance to win it for the Texans on PKs. And he does!
And the winner for Mikado, Dallas Texans finding a way. Bend but don't break all day long. And finding a way to end up with the PK winner.
Well, you feel happy for those guys, and they're excited. But, I mean, they stole a victory here today.
They certainly did. They did. The ISC strikers really controlled this game throughout.
They deserved a better fate.
Yeah, and Dallas Texans doing just enough to find a way to stay in the game and then find a way to win it.
Caleb Underwood with an expression of both excitement and relief that is over with, and that the Texans have survived to pick up some hardware. They joined their under-13 team as Dallas Cup champions in the 30th annual Dr. Pepper Dallas Cup at Pizza Hut Park. Mikado scoring the winning goal on PKs, and Dallas Texans red with an unlikely 2-1 victory over the ISC Strikers.
Well, congratulations to them and Coach Marcio Liete getting 2 wins for Dallas Texans red, U13 and U14 for that group. So certainly, especially for the local guys, to be able to get the win here at Pizza Hut Park and and to talk about the Dallas Cup victory is vital, and both of them beating teams from California.
This match is an exclusive presentation of Time Warner Cable Metro Sports. This telecast intended solely for Time Warner Cable customers. Any use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of Time Warner Cable Metro Sports and Dallas Cup Incorporated, strictly prohibited. For Herman Hudson, I'm Pete Stein. Hoping you enjoyed our broadcast. Congratulations to Dallas Texans Red, a 2-1 winner over ISC Strikers and Dallas Cup champions in the U14 division. You've been watching Dallas Cup Soccer on Time Warner Cable Metro Sports.